Happy Friday, everyone. It's the Graft here for your end of week bulletin. Coming up for you today, press packers meet under-20s rugby players. Check out these gorgeous cherry blossoms in Japan. And find out what's in this week's Strange. But first up today, millions of people are celebrating the start of the Hindu festival Holi today. It's one of India's biggest religious events, so Shaniqua's been looking at how it's been celebrated.
Holi is a Hindu festival that celebrates spring, love and new life. It's also known as the Festival of Colours, and you can see why. Some families mark Holi with religious ceremonies. Others celebrate with dancing and singing. It takes place over 2 nights. On the first, bonfires are lit to mark the triumph of good over evil and the legend of Holika and Prahlad. The next day, powdered paints and coloured water is thrown in the streets. This is to celebrate the Hindu god Krishna, who is believed to have thrown coloured water on people as a boy. Presents are given and yummy foods are eaten. The ancient festival was originally celebrated in India, but now people all over the world take part. Holi is usually celebrated in March, on the last full moon of the lunar month, and marks the arrival of spring and the end of winter. Happy Holi!
Cheers for that, Shaniqua. Next, how do you plant 75,000 trees in 8 hours? Well, the Woodland Trust has done it like this. These high-tech drones took to the air, scattering 58 kilos of seeds across Bodmin Moor in southwest England. Now, it's all part of a project aiming to triple the amount of rainforest in Devon and Cornwall. As well as speeding up the task, the drones sow seeds in areas it's tricky for people to reach. Rugby now, and after weeks of competition, the men's Six Nations comes to a conclusion this weekend. But did you know there's an under-20s tournament taking place as well? Well, we sent 2 press packers to meet some under-20s players.
Hi, Newsround. I'm Jude. I'm Flossie. We both love rugby, watching it, talking about it, and of course, playing it. We've come to Mali, where the England under-20s are training ahead of their final match of the Six Nations this weekend.
If they win, they will win the championship and the Grand Slam. That's when a team wins all 5 of its matches. Let's find out what it takes to make it as a rugby player.
You've won all your games so far. What is it like to be in the tournament?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think when we were your age, we used to dream of playing in the Six Nations, so to be able to play in the tournament with your mates and take the field is pretty cool.
What's it like being a professional rugby player?
Yeah, it's good fun. I'm lucky to call one of my hobbies my job. I look forward to going to work to play rugby every single day, so right now I'm really enjoying it, really having fun.
What kind of things do you have to eat?
You just got to be sensible in what you eat, so, you know, not too many bad things, and plenty of your fruit and veg to make you big and strong and powerful.
Your sister plays for Wales. Is there any sibling rivalry?
Good question. Yeah, me and my sister, we get a little bit tense, like when we come back home. The competition of me playing for England and her playing for Wales adds a bit of tension in the house. So yeah, I'd say there's definitely a bit of sibling rivalry in there.
Who did the family get behind?
I would be lying if I said me, but they get behind my older sister because obviously she's the oldest out of me and my siblings. So they back her more than they back me, which is hard to tell, but it's the truth.
What advice would you give to someone if they want to be a professional rugby player?
I think have fun when you're playing. When you're having fun, enjoying your rugby, everything else tends to look after itself. So making sure you're having fun, enjoying playing rugby with your mates.
How do you deal with things when things don't go to plan?
Yeah, I think it's part of everyday life, isn't it? Not everything goes the way you want it to, but it's really important that you accept that it's not going your way and you're willing to move on to what's happening the next thing.
How hard is training?
training can be real tough sometimes. So like today we had a really tough session, but you know, it's good fun, it's good fun.
Actually, G, great question. How about we show you some drills?
Let's go. Good catch early. Lovely. Can you pass it to me, Jude? There we are, now we're cooking. Oh, lovely, Flossie, there we are, try time.
Do you think we've got what it takes to be professional?
Yeah, I think you do. You guys smashed it earlier.
Yeah, very impressive, got much better skills than we had, so if we're short Friday night, we know who to call.
Thanks for that, guys. Now, Ricky has my absolute favourite part of the week with some weird stories, including giant fruit and veg, a small horse in a hospital, and we find out what on earth is going on here.
OK, starting this week's weirdness, how about some giant fruit? Only thing is, you can't eat it, you can only look at it. These are sculptures that have gone on display in the city of Baku in Azerbaijan. There's about 40 different pieces of fruit or veg on display, but can you imagine how long it would take to eat it if it was real food? I think I'd skip the chilies though, 100%. Next, here's something you don't see every day, a horse in a hospital. Yeah, this particular one, called Mr. Kellogg's, is actually here to help people who aren't feeling too well. And if you're wondering what he does if he needs a number 2, well, he simply catches it in a special sack that is attached to his bottom. Lovely. And to finish strange this week, when you go into a clothes shop, you sometimes get mannequins showing what clothes can look like. But what if they had a bird's head? One designer from Japan decided to give her mannequins a bit of a spruce up with a jungle-themed display. Personally, I think they've gone a bit cuckoo.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ricky. Those birds' heads look very, very strange. Now, finally, an early flowering variety of cherry blossom was in display in a park in Tokyo this week, attracting loads of visitors. Locals and tourists posed for photos under the pink and white flowers. The cherry blossom season is a huge attraction in Japan and runs from March to May, with Tokyo's main season due to start next week. Right, that is it from me and the TV team today, but Newsround will be back bright and early tomorrow morning, and if you cannot wait until then head over to the website to get some top sleep tips from Operation Ouch's Dr. Ronks and have a go at the quiz of the week and see how well you do. We'll catch you bright and early tomorrow, guys. Bye.